I definitely have.
Bills are paid? Okay. Like, yo, put the money together. Is the bills paid?
But this is the
like,
thing.
That's all I care, yo.
Yeah, but I mean, people have
Someone
different
want to keep
experiences.
score and whatnot. Like, if you're in a relationship and you're always keeping score, then you know there's an end game.
This is the thing.
If you're keeping score in a relationship, there's an end game for that person, yo. You know what I mean? So that's a red flag.
And the minute that I could smell that his attention was even weaker than when we got married, and it started to really diminish, and then I started to feel like something's not right, you know. I, with my abandonment and neglect, and I say it with an understanding that it sounds like an excuse, but it's not that I'm being abandoned, so I'm going to go do this. It's an experiential thing that unfolds while you're in relationship with other people. So we're talking, something triggers me, so I'm starting to feel, and I don't have you to talk to. If I don't have you to talk to, that feeling, that thought is going to keep brewing inside of me, and it's distancing us, and we don't address it, because maybe that person doesn't know themselves, maybe they don't know how, but for some reason it wasn't meant to be. And so I had to get to a place of peace about that. I have 2 black boys, and I recognize that I can be a part of their life, but they need their black fathers to help them know how to be black men. And the other thing that I purposely did, where you've met Jason and Mike Truth, and these are men that I surround myself with for my boys. It's not about me. They're around me, yes, but they're really there for my children. And then I got friendship with black men out of it. You know what I mean? I learned how to have male friendships opposed to male interactions that were leading to something different than what it could be. We stop ourselves from having friendships with people because of that sexual energy. But you gotta, hold yourself accountable to what it is.
Listen, man, I feel sorry for these children growing up nowadays, because it was not like tomboys. Like, you could be a tomboy and hang with a man, them, you know what I mean? Nowadays, like, everything's frowned upon.
Yeah.
A girl could be a tomboy to be like, the gender neutral, some madness. They're like, that's just a tomboy. We grew up like, remember those girls? Baseball hat, like, come on, man. And they grew up.
I have the baseball hat on. Yeah. I play sports.
They're confusing. They're complicating and confusing the children nowadays with their little agendas, man. It's crazy. You can't keep it simple anymore.
And then see that, and then what happens is, if there is an agenda, let's go under what you're saying. There's an agenda. When you're somebody who is growing up trying to understand yourself, and the society is telling you about, you can be whatever you want. You can identify as wolf. You can identify as this. It's just kind of like, we're already having a hard time just being a regular person, much less.
One thing I know for sure is, like, I'm a spiritual person having a human experience.
We all are.
But then they start putting all this other stuff in front of you. And then you forget that you're human. And then that's where people get lost. That, people, all this, whether it's nationality, whether it's status, whether it's your height, whether it's the tone of your skin, whether it's all this other madness.
It's exhausting, but we have to make space for where people are. Because if we don't leave space for them, the alternative is not okay. Like, I don't want to see anyone leave this world just because they don't know how to identify themselves, or they're not accepted for how they identify. Like, you're spiritual, having a human experience, and for the people that are living in this time, their human experience is something that is completely foreign to me. I don't know what they're talking about, but I have empathy, and it's sad that they might feel broken inside for whatever reason. That's the stuff that I don't like, and that's the reason I do the work that I do. I want people to feel whole and connected, because that's what kept me distant from myself for so long.
Okay.
Right?
Do you think, actually, I already know the answer. Like, obviously, writing helps you express yourself.
Oh my God, yes. You should write more, because I've read some of your writing.
Yeah, I have some stuff, but it's like, sometimes I'm just like, man, just can't bother with this world, yo. You know what I mean? I just keep it to myself, keep it to my children, whatever. They can have it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna put some stuff out. I'm gonna put more stuff out. Like, I got some children's book. I'm trying to get it illustrated for. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah. I got some stuff down the pipeline.
It does help. It really helps to write out your feelings. When I'm in my healing and my therapy, I was doing like 34 hours of therapy a month. So if you go to a therapist one time per week, that's only 4 hours a month. But I was doing 34 hours a month of therapy. So that's a lot. I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful for that. I'm so aware of myself.
Hold on. Let's speak on that. You know, when it comes to the quote unquote black community, you know what I mean? That's a taboo subject to go see a shrink or you know what I mean? Go sit on the couch and talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So to speak on that, like how did you come to that point where you're like, you know what? I have to do it and not feel a way about it and be transparent about it.
Well, I don't have much shame in general because...
No, you don't. No, she doesn't.
As you can see, I'm sharing very intimate details about my life, and it's because...
And I appreciate that. I appreciate the transparency. And it's uncomfortable for some people.
It is.
You know, even when I talk about the physical abuse, because that was prominent in the quote unquote black community.
Absolutely.
Like, yo, man, we're getting thumped up.
It's true. It's true. And it's good that you can laugh about it. That's why my shows are like, there's comedy in what I do.
We can laugh about it now.
For sure. It's healing. Laughter is healing. And if you can learn to laugh at yourself, you don't take yourself so seriously.
For sure.
And that's very healing and freeing as well. Yeah. But I think you hit rock bottom. And it's like there's nothing anybody can do to me that I haven't already done to myself.
How old were you when you started therapy?
Only 4 years ago.
Really?
Real therapy, yeah. I tried it when I was 11 when that situation happened to me.
That's still hard to process at 11 to go for therapy.
But I did go. I went to they had me go to a psychologist then, and what I learned in this therapeutic model of North America or Western world is that I became a spectacle, and that's probably what people don't like. I'm very introspective. I can articulate myself well. So the therapist is talking to me, but they're like, wow, who is this person? You're so interesting. And I'm not getting therapy from them. They're like just taking notes, like I felt like I was being studied. And so that's why from 11, 12 years old to like 40-something years old, no. Yeah. And so I get why people don't want to go. But it's now a buzzword. So people are now engaging. We're now trying to get more black therapists. But body in itself doesn't mean that it's going to be a safer place for you. You know, all skin folk ain't your kin folk. So you have to be careful. You look for the people.
Yeah, because there's different cultural experiences and so on and so forth that comes to play when it comes to talking to somebody.
Right. So you're looking for cultural competency in the person you're speaking to. Right? Yeah. Somebody that's not further alienating you from yourself and your experience by virtue of trying to lay on you their perspective, the oppressor's way. Right? Yeah. So, I hit rock bottom. And
in other words, a German Shepherd goes to a German Shepherd to talk, and a British Bulldog goes to a British Bulldog. Yeah. You get it.
Yes, except if the German Shepherd has nobody else around but a Labradoodle, maybe the mixture in the Labradoodle helps the German Shepherd know. They're like, I'm mixed up too.
They're all dogs. Again, back to what we said. We're all humans. You know what I mean? They're all dogs. It's just, you know what I mean? Whatever, find what works for you. Yeah. If you meet somebody that has the same cultural background as you, so be it. If not,
or even just being culturally sensitive, because, you know, we turn away from others because they're not the same as us, but really that's not the best way to do it, because anybody could talk to you and have something for you that can set you on the right path. Man,
you know how much stuff I learned from people who you didn't expect it from.
Right.
There's so much to learn.
Exactly.
And it's people that you